Good evening, distinguished guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you, Ali, for that kind introduction. And thank you for your warm welcome. And thank you for your hospitality. I'd like to express my deep gratitude to Pashkin Aga for inviting me to speak on this evening on this special occasion. So let's give him a big round of applause. Where is Pashkin? That's your wife? Oh, you also deserve the. Thank you very much for doing that. So thank you, Professor Mansour, and also General Shah, and other distinguished guests for joining us this evening. I want to thank the Vice Chancellor, Professor Mansour, for his vision of the kind of Aligarh we can build together. He provides the broad shoulder upon which we can stand. He inspires all of us to do well, but do good. Let me say a few words to my dearest friend, General Shah. And thank you, General Shah, for being here, and thank you for your service to being a Vice Chancellor of Aligarh Muslim University. You always lighten our load and lift our spirit. And I admire and appreciate General Shah's passion and commitment to build the bridges of understanding and cooperation so we can build together an India that's a fairer, inclusive, tolerant, and also, most importantly, rather than building the wall. So thank you, General Shah, for being here, and thank you for your service to Aligarh Muslim University. And thank you. I know I met the nephew of Sayyidina in London, and I was very impressed. And thank you for being here, and thank you for your uncle's service to Aligarh Muslim University and for India and to all over the world. Thank you very much for being here. It is truly an honor and humbling for me to be here with all of you, Aligarhians, this evening. I feel a personal connection with all of you as we are linked by common goals, common cause, common commitment, common vision, and common values. I also feel a common bond through shared history, shared heritage, shared background, and shared belief. The lot that unite us, the little that divide us. Our bonds are stronger than the differences that sometimes drive us apart. It is an honor because I come before you as a son of Aligarh and a brother to each and every one of you. Like you, I'm a part of the Aligarh family tree. I'm here this evening because I have stood on the shoulder of giants, and these giants have been the faculty, the students, and the alumni of Aligarh Muslim University. I'm honored to receive the Syed Global Philanthropic Excellence Award for 2018. Syed Ahmad Khan is my hero. He was one of the greatest leaders in the history of Aligarh Muslim University. We have been enriched, enabled, and empowered by the Syed's educational initiatives. I accept this award with humility, not for me, but in recognition of all those Aligarh giants who have made a difference in society through their leadership, education, and public service. To be given any award named after Syed is extra special to me. To be given an award that relates to philanthropy is even more so because it relates directly to the vision that the Syed had when he founded Aligarh Muslim University in 1875. Syed established the AMU to provide its graduate with what I call a purpose-driven education. At the founding of Aligarh Muslim University, Syed said, and I quote, "From the seed which we sow today, there may spring up a mighty tree whose branches, like those of the banyan of the soil, shall in their turn strike from roots into the earth, and themselves send forth new and vigorous sampling, that this college may expand into a university whose son shall go forth throughout the length and the breadth of the land to preach the gospel of free inquiry, of large-hearted toleration, and of a pure morality. We are convened here in Dubai at the manifestation of and living testimony to the realization of the Celsius vision. We are the seeds from the Aligarh family tree. We have gone around the world. In the process, we have planted new trees and helped make the world a better place. We were able to do that because our Aligarh education gave us a strong knowledge base. And it instilled in us and infused in us a strong sense of values. Aligarh Muslim University provided us an opportunity to explore the new frontier, thereby keeping the hope alive and well. It did provide us a bridge to the future. In a phrase, Aligarh gave all of us a purpose-driven education. We are gathered here at a time when a purpose-driven education, such as that we received, has never been more important. Over the years, men and women from Aligarh have made significant contribution in all walks of life: educators, politicians, poets, scientists, and engineers. Their paths have been different, but the common and transcendent bond that has united them has been a belief and a commitment to equal justice and a shared sense of humanity. The combination of technical expertise and moral fortitude has enabled the graduates of Aligarh Muslim University to make their mark in the world and to serve as a positive role model for others. One of the ways we can amplify this mark through what I call a purposeful philanthropy. Let me elaborate on the concept. After that, I will make the connection between purposeful philanthropy and a purpose-driven education. Philanthropy takes many forms. The philanthropy that is of pivotal importance, in my opinion, is the power of purposeful philanthropy. Purposeful philanthropy is making investment directed at creating a difference in a pivot point areas that matter to the future of society. The returns on those investments are changes to conditions and are the creations of individuals who will become change agents to address these conditions. There's a distinction between purposeful philanthropy and charity, and the definition is a critical one. The focus in charity is to provide a handout. The focus in purposeful philanthropy is to provide a hand up to enable and empower people by giving them a helping hand. There certainly must be charitable support and assistance to address the needs of the socially and economically disadvantaged and natural disaster. Charity as the sole means of philanthropy, however, have a serious limitation. It does not get at the root cause nor change the underlying reasons for the needs for the charity. By contrast, purposeful philanthropy concentrates on improving circumstances and conditions. This hand-up approach can take a wide range of forms, ranging from eliminating contaminated water that poisons those who drink or bathe in it, to enhancing the safety of the working conditions, to developing the requisite knowledge, skills, abilities, attitudes, and behaviors for a person to be successful in life. The pivot point areas that can be leveraged and effectively addressed to effectuate change and to achieve positive outcome for purposeful philanthropy are virtually endless. My personal priority philanthropy areas are education, arts, world peace, and civic engagement. I have chosen those areas because they're important to me and because I know that improvement in them can make a meaningful and substantial difference. Let me tell you a little bit about my investment in education at Aligarh Muslim University. Education is the bridge to the future, and it is an opportunity creator. It moves people up the ladder and to help others climb the ladder with them. It is a powerful equalizer for opening doors to lift people out of poverty. It is a gift that keeps on giving. Education frees the human mind from the shackles of ignorance. In the education arena, my wife Debbie and I have supported many scholarships in the colleges in the United States and India. My wife Debbie and I have provided considerable financial support, as Ali have said, to build Frank and Debbie Islam Management Complex at Aligarh Muslim University. I have also, as Ali mentioned, endowed an entrepreneurship and innovation center. We have also provided financial support to build Frank and Debbie Islam Auditorium at Aligarh Muslim University Mass Communications Department. Let me say a few words as to why we have made investment at Aligarh Muslim University. It is because Aligarh Muslim University helped me to make me who I am, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. It provided me the basic building blocks to become a successful entrepreneur, to assume serious responsibilities, and to become a passionate and committed leader. I have a strong connection and a bond to the past and the future of Aligarh Muslim University. It shaped my story and determined my destiny. Its principles have always guided me throughout my life, whether the time is calm or the crisis. What's best in me, I owe to Aligarh Muslim University. I would not be the person I am today if it was not for Aligarh education. Let me say this, Aligarh students has always been our best hope. This is my way of saying thank you and keeping the hope alive and well. I'm reminded and guided by the words of President John F. Kennedy, who said, "To whom much is given, much is expected." So I have described the 4 pivot point areas: education, art, world peace, and civic engagement for purposeful philanthropy for illustration purposes only. Each and every one of us must choose the area or areas that matter for our philanthropy. The important and essential thing is to make that choice and to invest. The size of the investment is not what counts. The act of investment does. Having said that, as I conclude my presentation, I would like to make one request to all of you. That is for you to consider making one of your purposeful philanthropic investment to support a purpose-driven education. Let me be more specific and ask you to consider making philanthropic investment at Aligarh Muslim University. As I have said earlier, I have provided support and continue to invest in Aligarh Muslim University. As Ali said, in February last year, I went to India to dedicate the Frank and Debbie Islam Management Complex at Aligarh Muslim University. At the dedication of that complex, I said, and I quote, "While the bricks and mortars are more important, far more important is what will go on in this setting. It will be a place for sharing of information and imparting and development of knowledge. It will be a place where the faculty and students can collaborate on innovative projects. It will be an educational empowerment zone. I went on to predict, from this management complex will come the future leader who will make India and the world a better place. In this dedication remarks, I was sharing my perspective on purposeful philanthropy, and my absolute and total belief in the role that AMU plays as a leader internationally in providing a purpose-driven education. As you all know, we are living in a troubled and turbulent times. We are living in a divisive and self-centered times. Now more than ever, it is imperative that students receive an education that prepares them to be servant leaders. Leaders who understand that working with others to solve problems and that where one goes, what it gives back is more important than what one accomplishes individually. An Aligarh education meets that test and more. You know that, I know that, we know that. And that is why we need to ensure that as many students as possible can become Aligarhian. Let me say this. Let us extend our hand, our hope, our heart, and our help to Aligarh Muslim University. When AMU succeed, all of us succeed, India succeed, and the world succeed. In closing, let me leave you with one final thought from Sir Syed. Near the end of his life, Sir Syed had said, and I quote, "You have reached a particular stage and remember one thing, that when I undertook this task, there were criticism all around against me. It has become so difficult for me that I aged before my age. I lost my hair, my eyesight, but not my vision. My vision never dimmed. My determination never failed. I built institution for you, and I'm sure you will carry the light of this institution far and wide, and darkness will disappear from all around." End of quotation. There's still much darkness all around. That is why we, as the seeds of the Aligarh family tree, must continue to deliver on Sir Syed's vision by keeping the Aligarh's light burning brightly. So thank you for listening to me and for your consideration of my thoughts and requests. It is great to be here with all of you this evening. I look forward to getting to talk with many of you during the course of this wonderful event. I wish you all the best, and God bless you all.